Hi everyone, my name is Alina and today I'm going to show you how to make such big rolls from crepe paper using only one roll.
So let's start. To create this giant rose, you would need only one roll of crepe paper. I used creamy color, and if you need this flower to be with green leaves, you can add some green crepe paper. Ruler, scissors and plastic pipe. Length 25 cm enough for our flower, and the diameter about 1.5 cm. I didn't recommend to use pipe with smaller diameter because it wouldn't hold our flower. And to make center of our flower, I use baking paper. Also, you can make it from usual plastic or foam ball. Also, we need scotch, glue gun and stapler. So let's start to make petals for our rose. Crepe paper usually sells in standard roll sizes with 50 cm wide and 2.5 meters length. Our first step is to cut this into two pieces. So this way we will have two long stripes with 25 cm wide and 2.5 meters length. Take first stripe and measure 20 cm piece. This is the main size of our first petals. And in total we will have 12 such pieces. You can measure first 20 cm cut and then cut one by one, or you can measure one time and then fold it. Both ways are okay, so just choose which one is more comfortable for you. It may seem complicated only on the first flower, but then you will see that it's really very easy and you will be able to cut them immediately. So I cut our stripe into 20 cm squares. It's 12 squares in total. And I have a small scrap left. Don't throw it away because we will need it very soon. Let's take our second roll and we need to cut this in 30 cm squares. In total it will be 8 squares. When all the squares are ready, it's time to shape our petals. First take small 20 cm square and fold it in half, then shape into a petal, like I show. For roses, I always make heart-shaped petals. This is how my petal looks at the end, and then we need to repeat the same with all our squares. To make it more comfortable and faster, you can make two squares at the same time, like I am showing. petals almost ready, and now we need to form them to make a shape like in leaf, like in nature. For this, just stretch a little along the edge, just a little, to make a small tensions. Then we need to round the edges. We can use scissors or a stick from glue gun. I will show you how to make this with scissors, so petals became a little bit more roundly. And next step is to make the same with all other our petals. When you finish with scissors, then stretch a little the center of our petal, but very careful, you need to feel your fingers. So petal will be very beautiful and lifelike. The main thing, when you stretching the edges of the petals, don't overstretch the paper. All 20 petals we will make the same way, except of the first. This first we will leave for stretch just a little bit for the first layer petal. And here is a little example how to make curvy edges of the petals by using only pipe. And wanted to show you how overstretched paper looks. For example, this is not right way, it's overstretched. If you could see your fingerprints, it means that you overstretched your petal. When all the petals are ready, next step is to make our flower center. For this you can use foam ball or just make it from the regular paper. My flower center is about 11 centimeters. After giant petals I have a lot of little cuts, so I use them to hide our center. It wouldn't be visible, but it's always better to make it of the color of our petals. Next step is to hide our base with bigger petals. Remember, we had a little scratches of the paper when we cut giant petals. My sizes is 13 and about 10 centimeters, so I just make a petal of this. Stretch them just a little because it's first petals, and then glue to the base. So our flower center is ready. It's cute and very beautiful. Then we start to glue all the other 20 centimeters petals. But before, just check every petal if it's glued enough. Then take our first shaped petal, which is 20 centimeters. We always start with smaller petals, and put it a little bit over our flower center, just about 1 inch over, and glue it to the base. Here's how our first petal looks, so just make the same with all the next petals. But make a little bit more space between petals, so flower will be more airy. And one more important moment, always put your next petal in front of edges of previous petal. So this way your flower will look more natural, like real one. When you found right position, just hold it and add a little glue. The most common mistake is where to place the next petal, on what level of height, and just remember, next petal should be a little bit over, like I showed. To make petals more voluminous, just fold it a little and staple them. At this moment, don't look at the base of the flower, it will be hidden. The main thing for us to make a beautiful top of the bud. Also, during the process, you can round our petals a little, because after you glue next petals, it would be harder to make. So, I already finished with small petals on the rose. Now let's start to work with our giant petals, which is 30 cm size. And for them, we need to staple them 3 times, like I'm showing. I just finished gluing all the rose petals, and now we have such a beautiful giant rose. And this is how my flower looks from the back side. So now we need to decorate this whole part with sepals and green stem. The most important thing is that everywhere between each row you can put your hand, so our flower is airy and voluminous. To make little green leaves, just cut 20 cm of green crepe paper. And then cut it in half, so we have two pieces 25 cm each. Then fold it again and make a petal shape. First little green petal is ready, and here is how it looks. Then repeat the same with all other stripes. You can leave petals as it is or make more natural style, like I am showing. Just cut a little edges of every leaf. And this is how my first green leaf looks. And here is a little secret how to shape your leaves. Just using your nails, shape it a little. Do not press too much because the paper may tear. After shaping all the leaves, then twist it a little, so it will have beautiful curvy edges. I love this way of shaping, and just see what happens. The difference veins appear in the leaf. Samples are ready, so let's start to glue it on the rose. First layer and then second layer. For the first layer I made 5 sepals, but you can design as you like. Just let my video be your muse. Use your imagination. The next step is to decorate our stem, and for this just cut 1 cm strip of our green crepe paper. Just add a little glue at the base of our flower and then put our stripe. And next just glue it around the pipe, as I am showing. And here is our beautiful giant rose. Also useful links will be in description. And don't forget to subscribe if you love my tutorials. See you soon. Bye bye.